17 years ago, for some unknown reason, I picked Scott Hall and Sean Waltman to be my friend. I've done everything I could in my career to keep you guys employed. I've carried your asses on my back for the last time.
Look at Eric Young and Syxx-Pac battling on the floor. And Nash is inviting Scott Hall to come into the ring. Oh, come on. After all this emotion, after all this tension, turn them loose.
We're gonna do what thousands of people have wanted to do for years. We're gonna take Syxx-Pac, we're gonna take Hall, and we're gonna bust them up real bad.
If I ever thought in my life I'd be going to battle against those two guys, I'd say no way. But you know what? Tonight I am. I have in my hands a contract that says Hall and Waltman will be allowed in the impact zone for a match against myself and Eric Young.
I heard you, big sexy, or excuse me, big sellout. When we beat you, we want some fat money contract.
You and Pac, you accept the match. If you can beat Nash and Young, I'll make sure you get your fat contract. If you don't get it done, go right off into the sunset, do whatever it is the hell you do, but do it somewhere else other than TNA. That's the deal.
Handshake. Syxx-Pac, the slap to the face of Eric Young, and Eric just explodes with rage.
Destination X, Kevin Nash and Eric Young, you're going to get what's coming to you. You're going to be looking at the two new big money players for TNA.
Scott Hall and Syxx-Pac fight for TNA contracts versus Eric Young and big sexy Kevin Nash.
In just a matter of moments, we will see the culmination of a rivalry that's been brewing for over a month here in TNA, and some say actually been brewing for 17 years now. Scott Hall, Syxx-Pac, the two of you set to do battle tonight against your longtime friend, now enemies, Kevin Nash, and his tag team partner tonight, Eric Young. Everything is on the line tonight, gentlemen. If you're victorious, the two of you will receive a TNA contract. However, if you do not get the win, the two of you will be banned for life.
No, he did.
You just said banned for life.
That's a good one.
Give it up, man. That's good for you, man. You know, the band. You guys call us the band. Am I explaining this to you right? The band. We're going to be banned for life. Right. It took me a little bit to spit that out, but you get what I'm trying to say. It's funny for you.
Kid, please,
That's
don't start
deep,
getting all
man.
cosmic, please. Please
I
don't
get it on
cosmic.
so many different
No,
levels.
I broke out the gear old school style. I'm going to wrestle tonight. Big sellout. Big Kev. Here you're real disappointed that you're looking across the ring at the Wolf Pack. Hey, big buddy, guess who cares? Nobody. You know what? You say you're better than me, prove it. You're going to have a chance. I know I got a great partner. You really trust your life and your career with Eric Young? We're going to be Monday, when you tune in tomorrow live on Spike, you're going to see the two highest paid cats on TNA contracts, because we're going to go out tonight and do what we do, and that's shine like gold. You want to stop us young, big sellout? We'll be the ones who look like movie stars.
Exactly. Nash, Young, Crosby, Stills. It doesn't matter who we got to go through to get those contracts. We're going to get them, and then it's going to be a party tonight.
Yeah, teenage fixing to get
It's
cool.
going to be a party.
Teenage
Your
fixing
ass
to get
is our
cool.
grass, and we're going to smoke it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following tag team contest, Contracts versus Band for Life, is scheduled for one fall. Introducing team number one, Scott Hall and Syxx-Pac.
Well, this is it for Scott Hall and Syxx-Pac. It's do or die time. It's win or else. It's finally earn a TNA contract with a victory or be banned for life with a loss.
See, no music here.
No, they're not under contract.
Well, Scott Hall still kind of acting smooth and dancing. He's got no music, but that's cool.
Scott may be hearing the music.
Could be. Scott's the one who looks like Elvis. Both these men are dangerous. Let's not look past their history and the success both these men have had as individual competitors, not only as a unit.
You think back, Taz, since Monday, January the 4th, we have seen Scott Hall and Syxx-Pac repeatedly find their way into the impact zone in spite of security's best efforts to keep them out.
Scott Hall showing his abdomen region, how ripped and structured it is. You agree, Mike?
And tonight, ripped and structured.
Scott Hall looking good here, and Syxx-Pac. I've had the opportunity years ago to compete against Syxx-Pac. My man's got some toxic kicks, I can tell you that much. He can go.
Hey, yo. We're going a little retro with you now. I even got the Tizzites on. So if you'll bear with the Wolfpack, we want to take a little survey.
Well, we are going retro.
Tizzites means that's his trunks.
Oh, thanks.
How many people here at TNA want to see Syxx-Pac and Scott Hall with some big money contracts? One more for the bad guys.
Their opponents first from Canada, Eric Young, and his tag team partner from Detroit, Michigan, Big Sexy, Kevin Nash.
Saw it in the video package to preview this matchup. Nearly 2 decades of history between Big Sexy, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Syxx-Pac, and Kevin, well, he never thought that he'd be in this position to battle these two.
I never in a million years thought I would see that. I never thought I'd see Kevin Nash on the opposite side of a ring from Syxx-Pac and Scott Hall. Really?
Kevin Nash always going to bat for his 2 bandmates in an effort to get them TNA contracts, only to be paid back, yeah, by being attacked by Hall and Pac.
Well, that you saw referee Andrew Thomas. That's what this match is about, as you pointed out, Mike. Hall and Syxx-Pac win, they get TNA contracts. If they lose, thanks for coming, they're banned for life.
Need to talk about the situation with Eric Young. He's been so supportive of Kevin Nash through obviously what's been a difficult time emotionally. I know Kevin has had a tough time dealing with having his friends, I guess you'd say. He had described them at one point as closer, tighter than his own family, only to see them stab him in the back.
Well, good point, Mike. We've seen Syxx-Pac and Eric Young, man, just have at it and just bang. I mean, the past several weeks on Impact, fights and this and that. I mean,
yeah, the disrespect and the dishonor of being spray-painted, Eric Young was, by Syxx-Pac, and we saw Eric get a slight measure of revenge against Syxx-Pac, but I think that the bottom line here is to have them banned for life from TNA.
Well, again, you see the quickness of Syxx-Pac.
Fez press, follow-up, roundhouse rights by EY, right on target.
Yeah, EY, in my opinion, has showed a load of intensity the past several weeks during this whole situation with Syxx-Pac and Scott Hall has evolved.
Yeah, you're seeing that intensity from him as he rams the head of Syxx-Pac into the canvas. Quick reversal, cheap shot from outside by Scott Hall, gets answered by Eric, and then...
But you see, that's tremendous strategy by...
Sure is.
Got a cover there by Scott Hall.
Momentary distraction from the outside forces you to turn right into the offensive move, the kick from Syxx-Pac.
And here comes big Scott Hall right now. A little bit of a size difference right here.
Scott with the very familiar down low chop for EY as they lock it up.
Well, I think, you know, it's Scott Hall just kind of disrespecting Eric Young right in his face, saying, you know what, here, I got something for you. It's a mind game, it's a head game, it's a veteran move by Scott Hall. I think it's a good move. Grounding now, Scott Hall grounding with an armbar.
Paint brushing him at the same time and
slapping him in the head.
It's one of those situations where you're not going to physically hurt Eric Young, but you're going to get into his head when you do something like that.
Absolutely. Scott Hall, a lot of power. He's a large man. Scott Hall's a big boy.
Going to go fall away and connects with that slam. follow-up cover. Scott on top for the pin and a near fall. 2 count on Eric Young. Yeah, you've got to admit, when it comes to Scott Hall and Syxx-Pac, they've got strategy here where they're tagging out, keeping a fresh guy in. And
Syxx-Pac and Mike, sorry to interrupt you, but Syxx-Pac and Scott Hall, they have a chemistry. It's it's years and years of competing together as a unit, a cohesive unit. So that natural chemistry is there. These guys are hanging on together, they're on a road together, always partying together. Maybe a little too much.
From time, yeah, time to time. We see, Syxx-Pac go airborne, crashing down onto Eric Young.
Hey, you know what? That was very impressive by Syxx-Pac. Syxx-Pac was doing that kind of stuff before there was an X Division, to be frank with you.
Battle continues outside. Eric going to try and turn it around, and that's one way to do it.
Wow, right straight forward right into your lower extremity yam bag region, and Scott Hall 1 step ahead of Eric Young.
Yeah, again, Scott Hall, Syxx-Pac showing the experience that they have working together. Scott was right there to help out his tag team partner after Eric Young had posted him.
Eric Young might get counted out here. Referee counting, use your fingers. He's throwing his hand. How many numbers you plus 6? All right.
Eric back in, but the beatdown continues. Back to that tag team basic strategy. Going to exploit the 5 count on the way out.
Again, just
keep him on that side of the ring at the same time.
Oh, yeah, it's tag team wrestling 101, and you see Kevin Nash tried to tag the back of Eric Young to get himself in this match, to no avail. And you see the height difference from Scott Hall. That helps with that rear choke. That sleeper version of a rear choke. When you have that height advantage, you have more leverage on the man.
Boy, Eric's got to get it rolling here. He's got to get this thing turned around, and I mean, he's got to get Kevin Nash into the match. Get the fresh guy in.
Well, that's a good way to turn it around. Now it's a little tougher.
Yeah, the height difference that you talked about earlier here for Scott Hall helps him out defensively in this move.
Yeah, Eric Young's strong. He's got some thick guns and thick deltoids and stuff like that, so he kind of grinded it out.
Yeah, there's that the height edge of Scott Hall as he's able to break the sleeper attempt by Eric Young.
Well, Nash has got to be just dying to get in that ring and exchange with his former boys. Can Eric Young get over there and get Nash this match? He's got to do it. There it is.
Here we go. Kevin Nash, the referee didn't see it? Because, I guess, I don't know. What else could it be? I mean, Syxx-Pac had come in at the same time.
Now, what is it? Syxx-Pac.
Yeah, searching for something underneath the ring.
What's he got? It's like a can of something to spray, probably paint, knowing these guys, right? Oh!
But we talked earlier about how Eric Young was spray painted by Syxx-Pac on impact, but now you're talking about being completely blinded.
It's got to burn the hell out of your eyes.
Sprayed the paint right in his eyes.
But wait. I don't understand how, doesn't the referee see the paint on Eric Young's face here? I guess the referee didn't see it, so he didn't. Oh, look at this, Eric Young.
Yeah, just swinging for the fences, but he connects. At least to Syxx-Pac, and here comes Big Kev.
That's what he needed.
Kevin Nash just moves the referee out of the way. Oh, now what? Oh! The jackknife powerbomb for his own tag team partner.
Kevin Nash doing the unthinkable. Wow. Just turning on Eric Young.
Oh, can you believe that? Making the tag official for the referee.
The referee, what was the ref going to do? I mean,
yeah, you're right.
It's a load of, you know what, but
throw him to the wolves at this point, or the wolf pack. Who's it going to be? Hall?
Well, who's
Syxx-Pac?
Who's legal? Does it matter? I mean,
Going to go for the edge here. There it is. And the double pin on Eric Young, and they've got TNA contracts.
Here are your winners, Syxx-Pac and Scott Hall.
well, there it is. You know, the newest members to the TNA roster, I guess, right? Scott Hall and Syxx-Pac, thanks to their boy, Kevin Nash.
And Eric Young had been so loyal to Kevin Nash through all of this, and now everything comes to fruition right in front of our eyes, and we see that it was all a charade on the part of Nash.
Well, Eric Young I guess he never saw it coming.
And apparently, they're not done yet. Like the crime scene outline.
Well, there definitely was a crime committed. Several during this match. Well, I guess for life, you know what, man, is for real. They're back. The band is back.
Yeah, they're not banned, B-A-N-N-E-D for life, but they are the band for life.
Well, that's just a legendary faction right there. And it's back together in full effect, and the sacrificial lamb was Eric Young.
Scott Hall, Syxx-Pac gain TNA contracts as they get the victory at Destination X as we send it to JB with Kurt Angle.